Alrighty, fans of farm life. I got my deal for the day is we're going to be hooking this USB port up, and I did some testing on it already, and took my multimeter and I try to figure out the amps. I'm not a genius on this thing, so if you want to find out amps on something, look it up on YouTube. It involves putting your meter within the circuit. Well, yeah, I'm not an expert, so I'm not even going to try to explain it. But it was reading about 0.5 amps, 6 amps. I even plugged my phone in just to make sure it worked, and that's not my everyday phone in case it blew up. So I'm going to already drill a hole up there. I'm going to run the wire outside of here. It's going to plug in there, and we're just going to follow the whole other wire all the way across where this one is, up, down, and then it's going to come down here. It's going to come down behind here and come through this hole. Now I've already got an issue, is that there is a nut on the end of it, so there's no way I can reach in there to get this nut, hold it back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this drywall off so I can reach up underneath, tighten it, and then I'll just put this piece of drywall back on there. So anyway, I'm going to get the wire going. I'm going to use that 18 gauge wire this time, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera off until I get a little closer over here. Alrighty, fans, farm life. So I got the wires strung. I haven't got it hooked up yet. This kind of goes right through there. It's going to go behind that outlet around here, pulls back the slack, coming around here, and now to get it out of the hole. I think I talked to you yesterday about the magnet thing didn't work, so I got it taped up to this rod. And I hope I'm not interfering with that, but we'll find out when I pull this down if that gets tight. And we'll see if we can get this to come through. It worked out pretty easy last time. I don't think it's going to work that way this time. For some reason, I think this rod is bent to where just don't want to get it crossed with this other one. Okay, look at that. Did you see that come through? Perfect. Alrighty, that's perfect. And I'm surprised it didn't come off. So anyway, that's how I ran it down through there. And I'll get this thing hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cut and get the switch wired. Get the switch wired up, and then we'll get the wires tight again. Anyway, we'll come back. Alrighty, fans, farm life, got that thing cut out. I had to cut off. They have these already came with a little round around this thing right here. Oop, let's go with this. Alrighty, so had to cut these off because I'm going to just strip the wires and connect them with a connector. So I'm not sure what size wire this is, so I'm going to guess. I'm using 18. It's almost the same size, so maybe we'll try 16. I don't want to cut it, so I guess that seems to work. And I'm just using these wire strippers, putting it in the 16. It seemed to work. Might have too much on there. And then these are 18. All right, I'm gonna go get a connector. And I'm running out of red ones, so I think that's just a little too big there. There's that one just clamping on. This one, it's a little longer, I think. That goes into there. Same thing. Okay. We'll do the same here. Red one. One, it's a little long. Black one, put into there. Oh, dang it. Dang it, Jim. Thought so. All right, we have to do this one over. Cut it. This is the 18 wire. And I smashed it. Broke this right off. Broke it right off of there. I'll try this one more time here. This is already too small or too big. I'll just cut that right there. I think let's do this. I think that's what happened to me last time. And it actually too short. All right, let's try this again. Let's try it again. There's that one. And okay, long. And there. There we go. Okay, that's in. So we'll just pull all this stuff back in here. Oops, you know what I forgot to do? Damn it, Jim. All right, we're gonna start over because I forgot to put this on. Alrighty, that's what happens when you get in a hurry. All right, we're trying to manage from that. This is a little more complicated than I thought it was. Just because it's hurrying, I was going to show you a little bit on this here, since you can see. So These clips, these here, go into here. Just also, you know, your plus is the copper color, your minus is the white, positive's your copper color. Anyway, these connectors that come with it, they lock in one way or the other, and then can't really see back there, so, but I got them in, so they're locked in now. It's a little bit more complicated than I thought. Anyway, we're gonna continue on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, fans, from I've got all the wire strung, kind of tightened. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut it here, and I'm gonna just hook it up to this first one on this side. So, kind of cut down to about here. So what I'm going to do first is cut this wire. Alrighty, go ahead and cut the wire about here. Okay. And the only reason I'm doing that is just easier. Okay. Move this out of the way. And pull this back a little bit. Strip this. A positive on this one, and I have got that super tight. Okay. Okay, I got a good wire, good there. That's in. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn this back on. Okay, the lights came on. And let's see, this should be lit up. No, so something's wrong here. Oh wait, there we go, power on. Oh, I see, there's a little power switch. Power on, power off. Okay, so we got power on. Let's go get my phone. Plug my phone in here. And as you can see, my phone is charging. I don't know if you can see that or not. It is charging. So I'm going to go back over to the controller and see how many amps out we're doing, because before it was 0.94 when I had just the lights on. So we got 1.07 amps going to the load. So I'm going to take a closer look at that fuse and see what it actually said. So anyway, I guess we've successfully added one more item to the shed on the 12-volt system. I just have to put this piece back in. That's no big deal. So we are working now. So you can just, yeah, it looks pretty good. We got our lights on, off. We've got our cell phone charger, and it is still charging. So, got a big mess here to clean up, but success. We've got two things hooked up in here now, and so if I hook up a lot more, I probably will just put that fuse panel to the battery and not to the charge controller. But anyway, I think that's a successful wrap. USB charger hooked up and running. Farm Life out.